Howdy people, I got post. ASMR time. So this is the Smoke Ninja Pro Hazer Kit. Full disclosure, ad gifted, not ad because they're not paying me to say anything, but they did gift this to me along with the bubble attachment. I have done work with them in the past. I shot some stuff for their new Smoke Ninja vest that's just launched. Yeah, so they were lovely and they have sent me the kit, which I have unboxed, had a little bit of a play with. So this is the bubble formula. Also comes with a little jar for you to put the bubble fluid in. And then bubble attachment. That retails for £20 in the UK. And then the rest of the stuff in here is the actual Smoke Ninja kit. So I've slightly customized mine. It comes with the attachment for a 3/4 length, a 3/4 size screw and magnetic attachment. Because I know a few people who have these, I thought if I keep these on mine at all times, it sort of helps me know who's whose. And also they're quite useful. I haven't got a tripod near me to show. But this is quite useful for placing in weird areas. I like this with a Gorilla Pod. You can put them behind a model. I will say, really surprised how powerful this thing is. So let's turn you on. So 3 clicks on the button gets it going. It's on the fog mode. That's the standard. On button is here. And then this is the fan attachment. So this is part of the Pro. It didn't have that originally. You can hear the sound of that. And then so this is it on its lowest setting. Up 1. And then top setting. So cool! You can use it without, for sort of more gentle smoke. Then it comes with a load of pipes, so they're all written on the bag. I like to keep it in the bag because it makes it easy. And then this is the dry ice attachment. So I don't know how it does it. So again, you've got fog, dry ice, steam. So dark blue means it's on dry ice. And it gives you like a heavier smoke. Do you see how that's different to the sort of like smoke that was projected off? And also it lingers on the body. That is amazing. Just look how smoky my house is right now. Thank God the fire alarm's in the other room. That's amazing for like drinker product photography. I've also seen people do it like if you've got a bald head like myself, you can sort of put on there. I've seen people do it for cosplay shoots. See, there's still some on there. If you're like cosplaying Hades or a character like that, really cool. I saw a really fun shoot with Hades where he's had like that fire, like stress, like and his hair explodes. That, then turning it blue with lighting or Photoshop, amazing. Also comes with remote. I haven't put batteries in this yet, have I? Oh, I have, I just haven't taken the thing off. So this goes back to what I was saying about having, this is probably the wrong mode for this, but just preface. So what I like about the remote is if I put this in a weird position, so for example to shoot behind a model, or to give atmosphere off to the side of a shot, I can remotely control it rather than going in, having to get a load of smoke in the area, come back, shoot. It just gives me a much more freedom as creative, so I really like that. Then, you know what, let's try out the steam mode, because I cannot remember using the Steam. I might have, but you know, you're just like, have I done that? Let's put it with a small one and see how it goes. So Steam is orange. I can't remember if I showed you the fog. Fog is like a light blue. And then like, let's do Steam. See how gentle that is. So I know quite a few food photographers with this in their arsenal, and they'll use this for noodles, pasta, ramen dishes, things like that. So really, really cool. Now I'm going to double check. I want to say these are... How much are you? 199. So the kit's 199 in the UK. That comes with everything you see apart from the bubble stuff. The bubble stuff's another 20 quid. Really good. Charges via USB-C and has replaceable battery. So you can get a couple of the batteries for charging. It's the top here is where you shove, so when you buy it, that comes separate. There we go. I should have turned that off beforehand. That's 100% my fault. Yeah, still all good. It'll flash red if you've not put this on properly. And then you can go in here. There's a little flappy flap. You can fill your smoke liquid up in there. Personal point and possible improvement in the future, but I don't really know what they could do to improve it because obviously you don't want things leaking. As you'll see in there, I've only got a little bit of fluid in there, and that's because I've never had one leak, because obviously you've got the seal there and you have to heat it for the smoke to come through. So I've never had a leak personally, but I don't want to put too much fluid in here that I'm not going to use on shoot. And realistically, it's not that much effort to just go in and put some more of the cloud formula in. So it comes with, they say 200 minutes worth in there. As far as I'm aware, any cloud stuff will work. It's like a glycerin base, so any of the stuff you see on the market should work. But yeah, so I only put a little bit in there at a time, just because otherwise I feel like I'm going to waste it, or if it spills, I've got a lot to clean up. I do also store it all in the box I then shove in my camera bag. It's like ASMR moment. I do then put this in the camera bag just because it's all contained and makes my life easier. But yeah, that is the Smoke Ninja Pro Hazer kit. I will be showing a behind the scenes of a photo shoot at some point. Oh yeah, sorry, the bubble kit also comes with a microfiber cloth. I forgot about that. I just put that in the top pouch. You know what? I think this is really fun. I know cheaper ones on the market. I can't compare them because I've never owned a cheaper one. I go play with some friends' ones and see what the differences are. I think for all the extra features you get, so most notably for me, the dry ice is really cool. And I know someone smarter than me will be able to tell you the science below, but it's not me, of how the different, how they get the different densities of the smoke. But I think that's an amazing feature. Yeah, so that is the really fun, I was upside down, really fun dry ice hazer kit. I think this is really good for people who want to add to their photography. Don't think it's a necessity for anyone, but I do think that if you're looking for something to add cool in-camera effects rather than adding smoke in Photoshop or Premiere Pro if you're a video person, or DaVinci, whatever you want to use. Final Cut, I'm weird. I think it's really good. I much prefer getting something practical rather than SFX, just me. But yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, ask me questions. Like I said, I'm going to be recording an upcoming shoot where I use it, just to show some behind the scenes and how it's used. That's going to be on my Instagram. Give that a follow. It is Declan Creative. You go from there.